Picture the water of a river in summer compared to winter. In winter, when there's ice, it flows a lot less smoothly and fluidly, okay? It's kind of the same thing that happens within our body, is that our inner water starts to freeze. And this is what blocks and creates stagnation in the flow of energy, electricity, right? The current. From the brain to the muscle, right? The heart beating, generating a field of energy. All of that needs to run smoothly and flow fluidly. Whew. And if it doesn't, then you can rest assured that issues with your technology, aka your body, are going to happen. Okay, but it's in our own power to redevelop the relationship we have with our body, so that we can learn to communicate with it and receive the information that we need in order to bring back that balance. Okay, that balance. And health is about balance. It's dynamic, it's moving, okay? It's continuously changing. In the same way as a surfer rides a wave, like, we need to continuously adapt, okay, and rebalance ourselves, right? Everything is continuously changing. Seasons, the days, the weather. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's snowing. How is your capacity to adapt to whatever this change might be? There lies in your potential for longevity, because longevity, evolution, growth, transformation is about knowing how to continuously get back into your center and find stability within. Develop a certain level of mastery and knowledge about yourself. That's the way to start doing that. Start developing that and start cultivating that. And it all comes back down to the relationship we have with our own body, right? How we talk to ourselves, right? How we treat ourselves, right? It's simple stuff, but day to day that becomes automatic and program, right? Conditioned programming, conditioned ways of doing things, conditioned ways of thinking about certain things that eventually materialize and create, that reality that you've been talking or thinking about, not always consciously, right? And to act and walk here and now as a creator necessitates a certain degrees of responsibilities. Okay, we have to be we are response able, right? Of whatever we choose to think about, act on, and nourish. Really, nourish the things that you do want. Don't feed the weeds. Easier said than done, one might say. And I wouldn't be in disagreeing with that statement, but what fun is there in anything that is too easy? Why do you play a game if there was no adversary, right? No opponent? You would never be able to make sense of whatever it is that you're actually doing or trying to do. Yeah, this game of life is created, maintained, and sustained through the polarities, like the dance, right? Like the wave, up and down, like the proton and the electron spinning around the atom and everything. The polarity, yin yang, two forces of creation. A man and a woman come together, and the third one is created, bringing light to the darkness that we encounter in the world right now. But first, in order to be able to do so, to radiate that, to resonate that, we have to have done it within, for ourselves, aka looking at our own shit right in the eye and loving all and each and every pieces of ourselves for what there is, because all of life has a right to exist. there is no such thing as good or bad. In the realization of that which we really are. Okay? Multidimensional, timeless, and eternal space of love, and vessels of love and of light and of expression, right? Of creation, of beauty. Yeah. Love in expression is what we call beauty, right? The more you're able to perceive beauty in your day-to-day life, nature is a very great place to start, or goes along with your level of progression on the journey of realization and remembering that which you really are. There's no separation. And love is what binds it all. There's no separation.